by Richmond as Kenny Satterfield gets it way back to Larry Satterfield. Here's Sage for the first shot of the game. Out of the left-hand corner, no good. Taken off by Wetzel. Almost blocked there, but Wetzel retains the ball himself. Gets it to John Cox. Cox now in the offensive zone. Centerville going to our left. Richmond going to the right here in the first half. Here's Hamilton with the ball now. High over his head. Gets to Wetzel. The shot blocked nicely by Sonny Sage. Knocked out of bounds. Will go out to Centerville as Sage knocks the ball out. Centerville taking it out now at the baseline. Left-hand side gets it into Rentzer. Rentzer trying to get the screen. Goes right. His shot is off. But there's a foul called, a pushing, shoving foul called on Mike Chenoweth. I think he was shoving off the screen that time. So we'll have one shot. Ball right in front of the rim, no good. Goes around the rim and off, no good. Kenny Satterfield had a wide open shot that time and missed it. 6-2 is the score. 4:55 remaining in the first period. We'll have a jump between Jim Good and Kenny Satterfield. Here's the tip by Good. And Rentzer saves it at the baseline. Rentzer for Centerville passes off to Wetzel, back to Cox. Cox will bring it up across the timeline now. He comes to the left-hand side. Larry Satterfield guarding him closely. He goes to the base, to the foul line for the shot. It's off, no good. Taken off by Sonny Sage. And a foul, whistle on the play on John Cox. John Cox reaching over the shoulder to miss his first personal. Each team now has 2 personals. 2 team fouls against each team. We'll send to the line Larry Satterfield. Johnny Cox was reaching over the shoulder that time, trying to get the rebound. We'll have Larry Satterfield at the 15-foot marker now on one shot. 6-2 is the score. The Centerville Bulldogs down in front by 4 points. There's Satterfield's shot. It's around the rim. Good. 6-3 is the score now. 4 minutes and 39 seconds remain in the first period. Centerville in the attack. Here come the Bulldogs. Down across the timeline is Johnny Cox with the ball. He's guarded closely by Satterfield. Passes into Wetzel. Wetzel guarded by Wright. Wright now shifts off and gets Wright on the return pass. Cox just clears the ball back out now to Wetzel. Wetzel goes to the line to get the double. Try to get the double screen for Renser, and a foul is called. Foul is called on Wetzel. Wetzel was in a moving block. The second personal foul on Bud Wetzel. The score is 6-3 in favor of Centerville. Centerville out in front by 3 points early in the ball game here. 4:21 remaining in the third period. We have 3 team fouls called now against Centerville, 2 against the Richmond Red Devils. Larry Satterfield at the 15-foot marker now for the shot. He gets 1. It's in the air. Good. 6-4 now as Satterfield cuts the lead to 2. Centerville still out in front by 2. Johnny Cox now up across the 10-second line as he's picked up at midcourt. Now Charlie Wright is on Cox. Cox in the dribble, gets off the Renser. Renser goes around for the shot from way back out. It's no good high in the air. Kenny Satterfield goes way up in the air, gets the ball up, and clears it out to Charlie Wright. Here comes Charlie Wright now in the offensive zone. Passes off to Kenny Satterfield with the ball. The Sonny Sage who goes to the baseline, drives underneath, shoots, and whistles on the play. Foul by Dwayne Hamilton. Hamilton commits his first personal foul. That's a 4th team foul against Centerville. We'll send to the line Sonny Sage. A timeout is called by the Bulldogs. The score is 6-4 in favor of Centerville with 3:57 remaining in the first period.
Score is 6-4. Centerville on top with 3:57 remaining in the first quarter.
We'll go to the 15-foot marker for 2 shots. Has a chance to tie the ball game up. Richmond has not tied the ball game or been ahead of Centerville so far. Centerville's had the lead all the time. 6-4 the score. Here's Sage's first shot. It's good. Narrowing the gap to 1 point now. Sage will have a chance to tie the ball game up for the first time. 3:57 remaining in the first period. Here's Sage's right-handed shot. Round the rim, no good. Taken off by Darrell Renser of the Bulldogs. Renser doing a good job on rebounding as well as shooting. Here's Johnny Cox now with the ball. Up across the timeline. He's covered by 2 men. Passes off to Wetzel finally. Wetzel can't get around. That's the pass off to Renser. Renser goes to the baseline. Up for the right-handed jump shot. It's in the air. No, too long. No good. Taken off by Sage. Sage to Satterfield and Richmond on the attack now. Larry Satterfield with the jump shot. It's short, no good. Taken off by Kenny Satterfield. But Larry Satterfield picks it up and clears it back out to Sonny Sage for the right-handed jump shot. In the air off the rim, no good. Tipped up and taken off by Hamilton and Chenoweth. And the jump ball will be called between Dwayne Hamilton and Mike Chenoweth at the Richmond foul line. Here's the jump now, thrown up there by Laird. Tipped out to Larry Satterfield. Satterfield on down to Sonny Sage, who's open the right-hand corner. Up the shot, good. Whistles on the play. Mike Chenoweth fouled. The basket counts. Richmond goes out in front by 7-6, but Centerville has a chance here. That's the second personal foul there on Chenoweth. And Centerville has a chance to tie it up now. Richmond out in front by 1 point, 7-6, with 3:21 to go in the first period. Dwayne Hamilton's the line now. Richmond has 3 team personals called against them. Here's Dwayne Hamilton. High arching shot, good, and he ties it up. Dwayne Hamilton ties it up, 7-7. Here come the Red Devils now again down in the offensive zone. The pass over to Larry Satterfield, right back to Charlie Wright. In the right-hand corner now to Chenoweth. Now we swing out again. Wright and Satterfield throwing the ball around amongst themselves. There's a pass in the face for the shot. It hits the front rim, goes up in the air, no good. Tipped up to the deep there by Chenoweth and tied up underneath is Jim Good. Jim Good and Chenoweth tie each other up. So they'll jump at the foul line. Jim Good of the Centerville Bulldogs against Mike Chenoweth of the Red Devils. There's a tip. Tipped way over the far side. Larry Satterfield saves it from going out of bounds. Has possession now. Bounces to Charlie Wright. Wright can't get a shot off. Gives it to Mike Chenoweth. Back to Charlie Wright. Wright halfway on the right side. Now clears it back toward the left side. 2 guards now passing the ball around amongst themselves. Charlie Wright with the ball again. In the dribble, turns it into Sonny Sage, who goes to the left. Shoots his shot. Banked off, no good. Tipped up by Kenny Satterfield, no good. Then taken off by Hamilton. Foul on Mike Chenoweth. Mike Chenoweth commits his 3rd personal foul. 4 in, Chenoweth out. Big Dwayne Hamilton on 1 shot now has a chance to break the tie for the Centerville Bulldogs. 7-7 the score. Here's a high arching shot. It's off, no good. Tipped up in the air by Good. And Taylor Moore controls the ball for the Richmond Red Devils. Brings it down the left-hand side. Passes off to Larry Satterfield. Moore with the ball again now to Wright. Wright to the right-hand side to Sonny Sage. Sage now swings it back the other way. Larry Satterfield with the ball right now. Down to Larry Satterfield in the corner to Kaylee Moore for the shot. It's blocked partially. Tipped up in the air by Kenny Satterfield. Tipped again by Kenny Satterfield. And he's fouled. Jim Good commits his 1st personal foul. Here's Satterfield's first shot. Off the rim, bounce around, no good. Sonny Sage fighting for it, but Hamilton gets the ball. Dwayne Hamilton for the Bulldogs. Clears it out to Cox. To Weston, back to Cox now. Cox gets it up across the timeline to Wetzel. Now Wetzel for the shot. From outside the foul circle. No good. Taken off by Kenny Satterfield. Larry Satterfield in the dribble. Taken away from him by John Cox. Cox now guarded closely by Larry Satterfield. Wetzel with the ball now. Wetzel tied up by 3 men. Has the pass back out to John Cox. Wetzel with the ball now. We have 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining in the first period. There's a pass into Hamilton. Hamilton back to Cox. Cox drives the baseline. Passes back out to Darrell Wentzer, who goes to the foul line for a hook shot. Banks it off, no good. Taken off by Hamilton. Then Good gets the ball. Puts it up, no good. And Ken Satterfield takes the ball off. He's fouled by Dwayne Hamilton. Dwayne Hamilton committing his second personal at the charity line. Satterfield will be at the charity line. You're listening to WKBV in Richmond, Indiana, 1490 on your dial. We hope you're enjoying these games. Here's Kenny Satterfield's shot. It's in the air, good. He gets the bonus. Puts Richmond out in front by 1, 8-7, with 1:35 left in the first period. Kenny Satterfield's second shot on the bonus is no good. Taken off, however, by Kennewick and lost back, but Larry Satterfield picks the ball up. That's on in the corner to Kaylee Moore. Cleared in now to Kenny Satterfield for the jump shot. Around the rim, bounces off, no good, and a whistle on the play. Foul on Jim Good. The second personal foul now on Jim Good. 8-7 the score. Richmond out in front by 1 point. As these Bulldogs have really been clawing away at the Richmond Red Devils. The first shot is no good by Satterfield. So the score remains 8-7. Here's Satterfield's second of 2 now. He missed the first one. The second one's in the air, good. 9-7 as Richmond goes out in front by 2. 1:25 remaining in the first period of this ball game. Bringing the ball up cross court now is Cox. Cox 2 times, has to pass it back to Wetzel. Wetzel will take the shot. It's in the air, off the front of the rim, no good. Taken off underneath by Sonny Sage nicely. To Charlie Wright, 3-on-2. Down here's Kenny Satterfield in the dribble up for the shot right in front. In and out, no good. Katie Moore is tied up underneath as he tries to get the rebound by Dwayne Hamilton. Kenny Satterfield having trouble hitting the bucket here today. Here's a jump ball. Going up in the air, Kenny Satterfield with the ball. Has it taken out by Charlie Wright. Wright for the jump shot from behind the circle. It's no good. Misses the mark. Tipped up by Kenny Satterfield and knocked out of bounds by Centerville. Knocked out by Bud Wetzel. Taking it out is Sage now. Sage clears into Kaylee Moore. Kaylee Moore for the jump shot. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Jumping up. Charlie Wright trying to get the ball. But the rebound comes in the hands of Wetzel. And Kaylee Moore is charged with the personal. There's the first shot by Wetzel. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Kaylee Moore rebounds for the Richmond Red Devils. 9-7 still the score. 45 seconds to go in the first period. Charlie Wright now right back to Kaylee Moore. Sage out on the floor. To Larry Satterfield for the jump shot. It's way short of the mark. Charlie Wright gets the ball but goes out of bounds with it. Goes out in backcourt now. Johnny Cox in possession for the Centerville Bulldogs. Bringing it up across on a court press, mid-court press. As Johnny Cox is hooked by Charlie Wright. Charlie Wright hooking in on Cox. The first personal foul on Charlie Wright in the ball game. If they can hit them both, we'll have a chance to tie the ball game up. 9-7. Richmond out in front by 2. Here's the first shot. It's off the mark, no good. Sage tries to get the ball, but Retcher gets it in the jump shot, and Retcher ties it up. Retcher ties it up 9-9 with a shot from the left-hand corner. 18 seconds to go now. Charlie Wright in the dribble for the Richmond Red Devils. 9-9 here at the first, almost at the end of the first period. 11 seconds. Sonny Sage with the ball. There's it into Kenny Satterfield for the jump shot. It's good. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Richmond goes out in front by 2. It's Cox. 3 seconds. Retcher with the ball. 1 second. He gets the shot away, but it's short and blocked partially by Kaylee Moore. So at the end of the first period, it's the Richmond Red Devils 11 and the Centerville Bulldogs team 9.
And they jump. Jump taken by Richmond. Sage to Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield dribbles down the left-hand side. Back to Sage. Sage dribbles in, passing off to Moore. Moore shoots from the right-hand side of the lane. Short. Hits the rim. Comes off. No good. He was in post. His shot was partially blocked. Then there's a tie-up. It'll be a jump ball. Jim Good and Kenny Satterfield. Good of Centerville. Satterfield of Richmond. The jump taken by Centerville. Cox has it. Cox down across the 10-second line with it. Cox down the right-hand side. Dribbles down toward the corner. In the corner. Passing back out to Good. Good in the foul circle to Rentschler. Rentschler at the outer edge of the keyhole. Rentschler drives down the left-hand side of the lane for a driving layup. He's tied up and fouled. The foul is on Sage. Personal number 1 on Sonny Sage in the ball game. He eyes the basket. The one-hander. Good. 11-10. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Rentschler eyes it. Ready. One-hander. Good. 11-11. Brand new ball game. Satterfield, Larry Satterfield across the 10-second line for Richmond. Right-hand side to right. Right tries to pass in, but the ball rolls around on the floor, picked up by Rentschler. Rentschler, Centerville in the backcourt to Cox. Down the right-hand side to Wetzel. Wetzel on the right-hand side gives to Cox. Cox fakes, dribbles around the horn to the left. Cox dribbles down into the left-hand corner with it. Cox passing into Rentschler. Ressler, cover up, back to Cox, who shoots from the left of the keyhole, good. John Cox hitting a one-hander from the left of the outer edge of the circle. 13-11, Centerville on top by 2. Larry Satterfield down to Moore. Kaylee Moore back to Satterfield on the right-hand side. Down to Larry Satterfield to Kenny Satterfield to Moore. Back to Larry Satterfield, who jumps beyond the keyhole. Short, no good. Rebound fought for, good and right. It'll be a jump ball. Jim Good of Centerville. Charlie Wright of Richmond jumping in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. Jump taken by Centerville. Rentschler has it in the backcourt to Cox. Cox down across the 10-second line. Cox dribbles down the left-hand side, hands off to Rentschler. Rentschler dribbles around the horn to the right, tries to get a shot away, but has the ball knocked out of his hand, picked up by Sage. Sage tries to dribble all the way down. He can't shoot, so he knocks it back into Larry Satterfield. Satterfield shoots and hits. Larry Satterfield got that ball, shot from the left of the circle. When it was batted back in by Sage, he couldn't make the layup himself. 13-13, tied up ball game. Centerville on the attack. Wetzel down the left-hand side to Good. To Darrell Rentschler. Rentschler halfway down the left-hand side of the forecourt. Rentschler comes dribbling out near the 10-second line. Gives to Wetzel. Back to Rentschler. Rentschler on the left-hand side, halfway down. Looks for an open man. Rentschler dribbles out near the middle. Passing into Good. Quick screen. Rentschler shoots high. No good. As he shot from the outer edge of the circle, he missed. Then a jump ball is called. Good and Kenny Satterfield fighting for the ball. Good of Centerville. Kenny Satterfield of Richmond. There's the jump taken by Hamilton. He shoots from the right of the circle. High. No good. Rebound fought for. Kenny Satterfield gets it for Richmond in the backcourt. He gives to Charlie Wright. Wright down across the 10-second line. Down the right-hand side to Moore. Shot from the corner. Good. Kaylee Moore, a one-hander from the right-hand corner. Deep in the corner. And timeout called by Centerville. The way Centerville passing the ball into Wetzel. Wetzel to Cox in the backcourt. Cox across the 10-second line to Wetzel. Wetzel down the left-hand side. Shoots from the left of the lane. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Sage. Sage to Satterfield. Larry Satterfield all the way under for a layup. Good. And the foul is called on Cox. Cox draws the personal. The basket will count. On Cox, personal number 2. He bounces the ball a couple of times, eyes the basket. The one-hander in the air, high, no good. Rebound by Hamilton of Centerville. Hamilton in the backcourt to Rentschler. Rentschler tied up by Kaylee Moore. And the holding foul is called on Moore. Kaylee Moore, his second personal foul. Oh, Darrell Rentschler will be up there. That was the 8th team foul called against Richmond. Rentschler of Centerville at the line. He'll be on the 1-and-1. The one-hander, short, no good. Rebound taken by Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield dribbles down the left-hand side toward the corner. Shoots from the left-hand corner, short, no good. Rebound by Hamilton of Centerville in the backcourt to Cox. Cox brings it down the backcourt. Cox across the 10-second line. Dribbles down the left-hand side. Guarded by Larry Satterfield. Passing into Good. Good to the left of the keyhole. Passes into Wetzel in the foul circle. Wetzel over the left-hand side to Cox. Cox dribbles into the keyhole. Gives to Good down the right-hand side to Rentschler. Into Hamilton in the pivot. Hamilton tries to pass under to Good, but the ball taken by Larry Satterfield. Given to Moore. Kaylee Moore dribbles all the way down from the right-hand side. Lays it up. It will not count. A foul had been called on Wetzel before the shot was attempted. That's personal number 3 on Wetzel. The basket does not count because Wright was fouled before he shot. Ronnie Kinder is going to be going into the Centerville lineup. Wright will be on the 1-and-1. First shot hits the rim short. No good. Sage rebounds, tied up by Good. It'll be a jump ball. And now Ronnie Kinder is going in. Kinder will be replacing Bud Wetzel, who has 3 personals on him. Wetzel coming out. Kinder going in. Sage and Good will jump. Jump taken by Kinder. Kinder of Centerville in the backcourt. Over to Cox. Cox across the 10-second line to Kinder. Kinder down the right-hand side. Dribbles. Looks for an open man. Passing back out to Cox. Cox on the right-hand side. Passing into Good. Good. Pivoting from the right of the circle. Rolls around the rim and out. No good. Rebound by Hamilton off the rim. No good. Rebound by Kenny Satterfield. Kenny Satterfield dribbles. Shoots from the right of the lane in close. Blocked. No good. Rebound taken by Ronnie Kinder, but Kinder's pass intercepted by Larry Satterfield. He shoots it good, but it will not count. He put in the layup, but he traveled, according to the officials. The ball going out. Kinder taking it out, passing into Rentschler. Back to Kinder. Kinder across the 10-second line. And then a foul is called on Charlie Wright. A holding foul on Charlie Wright. That's personal number 2 on Wright in the ball game. Darrell Rentschler will be up at the free throw line again for Centerville. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Richmond 17, Centerville 13 the score. 1-and-1. Rentschler toes the line. The one-hander. High to the left. No good. Sage rebound. Almost tied up by Good, but gets the ball away to Wright. Right, dribbles down the left-hand side. Passing in the corner to Kenny Satterfield. His jump shot blocked, no good. But a foul, a holding foul called on Darrell Rentschler. Personal number 1 on Darrell Rentschler of Centerville. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Richmond 17, Centerville 13, and Centerville takes timeout.
Vortex gasoline gives your car more pep. Vortex gasoline gives your car more mileage. Get the new Vortex gasoline for the greater economy. It's only 26 and 9 cents a gallon. And Vortex gasoline has a detergent factor that has anti-icing and anti-rust features. Buy Vortex today, first in Maine, South 8th A, and at 1600 Northwest 5th. 3:48 remaining in the first half, or the second quarter now, 3:48 remaining. 17 for Richmond, 13 for Centerville.
3 minutes, 48 seconds left in the first half. 17-13 score, and Kenny Satterfield up at the foul line trying to add to the margin. His first shot high to the left, no good. He'll have 2 of them. He missed that one a mile. Richmond 17, Centerville 13. Satterfield eyes the basket, the one-hander, good. 18-13 now. Cox throwing it in the backcourt to Kinder. Ronnie Kinder over to Cox. John Cox brings it up across the 10-second line. Cox down the right-hand side of the forecourt, passing into Kinder. Kinder shoots from the left of the foul circle. Good. The basket counts, and a foul is called on Wright. Personal number 3 on Charlie Wright. Wright of Richmond throwing his third one. Kinder's basket was good, making it Richmond 18, Centerville 15. And now Ronnie Kinder will have a chance for a 3-point play. The one-hander in and out, no good. Rebound by Kenny Satterfield. He is fouled by Hamilton. A holding foul on big Dwayne Hamilton. Number 3. Kenny Satterfield will be up at the foul line. Satterfield gets the ball from the official, ready to shoot on the 1-and-1. The first one in the air, this time down in good. Hit the rim and rolled around, fell down in. Richmond 19, Centerville 15. Now Kenny Satterfield with his second attempt. In the air, off to the right, no good. Centerville saves it just before it goes out. Looks like it was going out, but Dwayne Hamilton saves it, gave the Cox to Kinder. Ronnie Kinder dribbles all the way down, passes off to Rentschler as he drives under, and a charging foul is going to be called, I believe. No, blocking. Apparently a blocking foul called on Sonny Sage. Personal number 2 on Sage in the ball game. Ronnie Kinder of Centerville will have 2 shots. Kinder goes up to the line, gets the ball from the official for 2 attempts. Goes the line. Right-hander, one-hander, good. 19-16. Centerville tightening the score. Kinder takes his time. The ball. Shoots the one-hander. Good. 19-17. A 2-point margin. Richmond ahead by 2. Larry Satterfield across the 10-second line. Down to Sonny Sage. Sage into Kenny Satterfield. Satterfield shoots from the left-hand side of the lane in close. High, no good. And then a jump ball called. Haley Moore getting the ball, being tied up by Hamilton of Centerville. They'll jump in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. There is the jump, taken by Wright. Wright in the right-hand corner. Out to Haley Moore, shoots from the right-hand corner, good. Haley Moore hitting a jump shot from the right-hand corner of the forecourt. 21-17, Richmond ahead. Centerville on the attack. Kinder across the 10-second line to Cox. Cox shoots from the left of the keyhole. He makes it good, and he's fouled. A foul called on Larry Satterfield. The basket counts, as we said. That is the first personal number 1 on Larry Satterfield in the ball game. He shoots high to the left, no good. Rebound by Rentschler. Rentschler gets it, passing to Kinder. Kinder passing over to Good, who shoots from the left of the lane. High, no good, as he shot between the circle and the backboard. Rebound by Kenny Satterfield, given to Wright. Wright dribbles down the right-hand side. Gives over to Satterfield, Larry Satterfield, from the left-hand side of the down in the left-hand corner to Sage. A one-hander from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Moore. Haley Moore on the right-hand side to Larry Satterfield. Jumps from beyond the keyhole, good. Larry Satterfield hitting a jump shot from out beyond the keyhole. Richmond 23, Centerville 19. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Ronnie Kinder dribbles down the right-hand side. Comes dribbling through the foul circle, passing off to Cox, who pivots from the left of the lane. Pivot shot, in close, high, no good. Rebound by Sage. Sage to Wright. Wright dribbles down, comes driving in for a layup, blocked, no good. Kenny Satterfield from Rentschler fights the ball. They'll jump in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. Taken by Sage. Sage on the left-hand side, dribbles down into the corner, tries to pass to Kenny Satterfield. The pass goes through, goes outside. It'll go out to Centerville. Pass in the backcourt to Kinder. Back to Cox. Cox across the 10-second line. Cox dribbles over the right-hand side, gives to Kinder. Kinder fakes, passing down to Hamilton, to the left of the keyhole. Hamilton, the good jumps right on the foul line. Good, hitting a jump shot from right on the line. 23-21. Richmond ahead by 2. Richmond on the attack. Larry Satterfield to Charlie Wright. In the right-hand corner to Moore. Moore back out to Wright. Wright on the right-hand side, halfway out. Tries to pass in the pivot. The ball hits the foot of Cox. It'll be given out to Richmond. The officials come over to give it out to them. Wright passing into Satterfield. Larry Satterfield dribbles over to the left-hand side of the forecourt. Down to Sage. Sage fakes, then tries to shoot. He is tied up and fouled by Rentschler. A holding foul called on Darrell Rentschler. Personal number 2. The second personal on Rentschler in the ball game. He'll have 2 shots. 1 minute, 16 seconds left in the second quarter. The first shot high, no good. Richmond 23, Centerville 21. Sage gets the ball, ready for his second. In the air, rolls around, spins out, no good. Satterfield's rebound off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Rentschler. Rentschler is tied up and fouled by Sage. Sage is holding his right arm. He was hurt in the scuffle under the backboard, holding his right arm. The foul was called on Sage. That's personal number 3. The Richmond 23, Centerville 21. And Rentschler will have a chance to tie it up on the 1-and-1. The first shot, one-hander, good. 23-22. Now here's a chance to make it a brand new ball game. Steve Dudas coming back in. Dudas replacing Sonny Sage. We shouldn't say coming back in because this is the first time Dudas has been in this ball game. But he comes in and Sage goes out. Rentschler toes the line, shoots the one-hander, good. Tied up, 23-23, brand new game. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first half. Larry Satterfield down the left-hand side of the forecourt with it. Out to Charlie Wright. Back to Larry Satterfield, who jumps halfway down the left-hand side. Short, no good. Hamilton rebounds, but travels with the ball. He walks, the ball will go out to Richmond. Moore taking it out, passing out to Wright. Wright on the right-hand side, middle of the forecourt to Larry Satterfield. Back to Wright. Right down the right-hand side to Kenny Satterfield, who shoots from the corner. Around the rim and out, no good. Dudas rebounds. He's tied up and fouled by Hamilton. Dwayne Hamilton draws number 4, has 4 personals on him, and Henry Smith is going to be taking him out before he gets that 5th one. Yes, Hamilton going out. Dave 9, 6'1", 165-pound senior, coming in to replace Dwayne Hamilton. Steve Dudas at the line on the 1-and-1. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. The one-hander in the air high, no good. Rebound by Rentschler. Rentschler in the backcourt to Good. Good of Centerville to Cox. Cox brings it up the backcourt. 35 seconds left in the half. Cox passes over to Kinder. Ronnie Kinder dribbles down the left-hand side into the corner. A one-hander from the corner, good. He shoves it up from the corner, putting Centerville ahead. 25-23. Right to Moore to Larry Satterfield on the left-hand side of the forecourt. Right, middle of the forecourt. Over to the right-hand side to Kaylee Moore. Back to right. Over to Satterfield. Larry Satterfield back to right. Right into Kenny Satterfield, who jumps to the left of the circle, rolls around the rim and spins out. No good. Rebound by Wright. Wright shoots to the right of the lane. Block, no good. Rebound. Spot 4, finally taken by Centerville. Cox has it with the clock running out. Before Cox could get rid of the ball, the clock ran out on the second quarter. 25-23, Centerville ahead by 2.
Sonny Sage, the left-hand corner. Sage is covered up, has to clear it back out. Now right back into Sage for a nice pass underneath and a foul. Foul called on 9. Dave 9 commits his first personal foul. Will send to the line for Richmond Mike Chenoweth, who's back in the lineup now for the Richmond Red Devils. We have Sage, Kenny Satterfield, Mike Chenoweth, Larry Satterfield, and Charlie Wright. Kinder in for the Bulldogs. There's Mike Chenoweth's shot. It's good. They have Kinder 9, good, Rentschler, and Cox in for the Centerville Bulldogs. Johnny Cox now in the attack. The score is 25-24 in favor of the Centerville Bulldogs. With the ball now is Rentschler. Rentschler passes off to Cox. Cox in the dribble to the right-hand side to Kinder. Kinder goes to the corner. He's open for the right-handed jump shot. It's in the air. Just barely no good. Taken off there by Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield on the rebound. Brings it across into the offensive zone. Up the right-hand side. Now passes off to Charlie Wright. In the left corner now is Sage. Sage up with a jump shot. It's good. The shot was good. The score is 26-25. Richmond out in front by 1 now. 7 minutes and 11 seconds remain in the third period, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. Now for a word from Chuck. Bulldogs in possession of the ball. Ronnie Kinder with it, passes to Johnny Cox, the left-hand side. Back to Ronnie Kinder, who goes toward the foul line, covered up by two men. Can't get through, passes off to Jim Good. Jim Good on the right side, clears it off to John Thompson. Nice pass by Cox. A jump shot, no good, just barely off the mark. Taken off by Jim Good. Taken off then by Kenny Satterfield. The ball is stolen away, then Sonny Sage has the ball. He clears it out halfway down the court now to Larry Satterfield. Put a jump shot from the line. It's in and out, no good. Taken off by Kenny Satterfield. Turns around, jumps, puts it in. Kenny Satterfield putting it in, putting Richmond out in front now. 26-25 the score. Here's a shot by Ronnie Kinder. He scores. We'll have to wait to see what's wrong with the scoreboard. One of them is not operating. One of them is 20. Now Richmond has only one. 6:20 to go in the third period. Here's City. He's in a dribble. Made his basket, but he traveled before he shot. Go out in the backcourt now to the Centerville Bulldogs. Here come the Bulldogs on the attack now. Brings up in the offensive zone. Goes to the left-hand side. Covered up by Chenoweth. Chenoweth charges. Chenoweth charges into the screen. That's the fourth personal foul on Mike Chenoweth. With Dave Nine's right-handed shot. He ties it up. Dave Nine ties it up 28-20. Kaylee Moore running over to go into the ball game. Will go in at the first time out. There's Sonny Sage now with the ball. Takes the shot and then tries to pass off, but it's knocked out of bounds by Jim Good. Richmond will take it out at their baseline. It's a long pass, looping pass back to Larry Satterfield. Satterfield in the dribble for the jump shot from way out. It's off the mark, no good. Tipped up in the air. Satterfield charges in to get the rebound, and he's called for looking over. That's the second personal foul on Larry Satterfield. We'll walk the length of the floor now to see who toes the line for the Bulldogs. Here's Dave Nine's shot. He'll have one shot. Chance to break the tie. 28-28 the score. There's a shot. It's off the mark. No good. Taken off by Sonny Sage. Passed out and cleared to Charlie Wright. Wright now brings it up in the Richmond offensive zone. Down. The pass is intercepted by Nine. Stolen away from him by Chenoweth. By Sage. Sage then passes back out to Charlie Wright. Right back in the corner to Sonny Sage with a long shot. It's no good. Tipped up underneath there and fought for and cleared off this time by Johnny Cox to the Bulldogs. Kinder with the ball now. Brings it up into the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. In the dribble. Picked up there by Wright and Satterfield. Then he clears it over to Cox, the left-hand side, down in the left-hand corner. Dribbling all the way is Cox. That's cleared way back out now in the back part of the forecourt. To Kinder. Kinder in the dribble. Larry Satterfield guarding Kinder. Now they switch off right on Kinder. Down in the corner goes Kinder. He hands back out to Winston for that jump shot. Winston shot it just barely short. Off the rim. Taken up by Kenny Satterfield. Satterfield coming down fast now. Passes off to Larry Satterfield in the corner for the shot. It's short. No good. Tipped up by Kenny Satterfield. Kenny Satterfield goes up again for the ball. A jump ball will be called. Jim Good and Kenny Satterfield fighting for that rebound. Take the 28 to score. Here's the tip. Tip back to Kaylee Moore by Kenny Satterfield to right. Right to second the shot away. Larry Satterfield with the right side to Kaylee Moore for the jump shot. It's way up in the air. No good. Tipped up in the air. And taken off this time by Renster. Renster clears the board for Centerville. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remain in the third period. Here comes Ronnie Kinder down the floor. The right-hand side. Clears it into Kinder. To Renster. Renster has the ball stolen out of his hands. And a jump ball would be called at midcourt. Jump ball would be called at midcourt. As Larry Satterfield, John Cox, and Ronnie Kinder were all in trying to get that ball off the floor. It'll be Ronnie Kinder and Larry Satterfield. There's the jump. Control the tip back. It's time to Richmond. Charlie Wright with the ball. Sonny Sage. Sage shoots way out on the left side. No good. A long rebound taken by Sage. Sage is open right underneath. Goes around and down in good. Sonny Sage sends Richmond out in front by 2 points now. 30-28. With 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's John Cox now for the Bulldogs. Into the offensive zone to Renster. Renster's shot is in the air. Good! Renster hits from about 20 feet out on the left side. A one-handed jump shot. And as he does, timeout is called by the Richmond Red Devils. 30-30 is the score. The ball into the backcourt now. Charlie Wright with the ball. The right-hand side to Larry Satterfield. He clears it down to Kenny Satterfield halfway to the right side. Now they swing it back around to the left side. Charlie Wright with the ball now. Into Sonny Sage. He's open. Does not take the shot. Passes back out to Larry Satterfield. And the ball stolen by Jim Good. On the far side, passes back in the hands of Kenny Satterfield at the line for the jump shot. No good to the left side. Charlie Wright gets it off. Fakes nicely. Fakes it up good. Charlie Wright, a beautiful fake that time. The score now on the scoreboard should be 32-30 in favor of Richmond. There's Ronnie Kinder's shot. He ties it up. Ronnie Kinder ties it up 32-32. As in the backcourt now comes Larry Satterfield with the ball. He brings it up the backcourt, passes it off to Charlie Wright. Wright clears it into Kaylee Moore's left-hand corner. Right back out to Charlie. Over to Larry Satterfield. The right-hand side to Sonny Sage. Sonny Sage puts it high in the air to Kaylee Moore. Turns around for the shot. Puts it on the play of Renster. Daryl Renster commits his the third personal. So Daryl is in somewhat of trouble here. Kaylee Moore bouncing the ball in front of him now. Here's the first right-handed shot. Round the rim and out, no good. 32-32 the score. Kaylee Moore for the second of two. It's in the air. A high arching shot is good this time. Putting Richmond out in front by 1 point. 33-32. As Johnny Cox has it now for the Centerville Bulldogs. Comes behind the foul circle. Trying to get a pass. on the man. Ronnie Kinder goes to the right-hand side, the baseline. A nice pass underneath the wrestler. Wrestler's shot is good, and he's fouled. Fouled by Kenny Satterfield. That's the second personal on Kenny Satterfield. Del Wrestler playing a real good ball game, not only offensively, but defensively on backboards and all. Here's Wrestler's shot. The right-handed shot is around the rim, down in good. Puts Centerville out in front by 2 points now, 35-33 over Richmond with 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Charlie Wright to the right side. Back and forth now, right to Satterfield's right. Underneath Kenny Satterfield. Puts it up, around the rim, down in good. Kenny Satterfield tying the ball game up 35-35 as the Bulldogs come down with 31 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's Ronnie Kinder with the dribble around the left-hand side. Gets the screen. He's picked up there. Pass is blocked and stolen in there by Larry Satterfield. Kaylee Moore gets the ball. To save. Kenny Satterfield committing his third personal foul. We're in a second game here this afternoon. The first game this afternoon was won by Cambridge over Hagerstown by a score of 57-47. And Richmond is playing a very determined Centerville ball club in this second game to find out who will play Cambridge in that final game tonight. Here we go now. Dave Nine on the line with a chance to break the tie. His right-handed shot is good. It does break the tie. 36-35. Centerville out in front over Richmond. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the third period. Sonny Sage with the ball now. On the right side, passes over to Charlie Wright, who's open. Goes into the line up for the jump shot. Right shot is also good. Sage has it right open underneath. Shoots it up good. And a basket count. Dave Nine fouling. 2:02 left in the third period. Here's Sonny Sage's shot. Rolls around the rim. Also good. Wrestler clears the board. Clears it out to the right-hand side now. The left side to Johnny Cox. Cox in the offensive zone now for Centerville's Bulldogs. Dribbles around the screen to the right side. Can't get a shot away. Guarded by Wright. Passes back out to Ronnie Kinder. Kinder has the ball almost stolen away by Kaylee Moore, but retains possession of it. In the good. Right back to the right side to Darrell Wrestler. He goes to the big line up for the shot. It's good! And Kenny Satterfield has committed his fourth personal foul. Celeste for correcting me. That's the fourth personal foul, however. The official signaled that the basket did not count. He was fouled out on the floor when he was driving through. 37-36. Richmond out in front by only one with Darrell Wrestler at the line and a chance to tie it up and go ahead on the 1-1. 1:41 left in the third period. Here's Wrestler's first shot. It's around the rim, down in good. Tying the ball game up, 37-37. Ready for the second shot now on the 1-1. He got the bonus. Here's Wrestler's right-handed shot. It's in the air, good. Taking the tie again, 38-37. That Richmond will take it out on the backcourt. Kennewick in, and Kenny Satterfield out with 4 personal fouls. Kennewick has 3 personal. There's the work now with Sonny Sage with the ball on the left-hand side to work around the right side. Now Kaylee Moore has the ball stolen away from him by Jim Good. Good picks the ball up, throws it down to Kinder. Kinder in the dribble. Wrestler's wide open underneath. The ball is also good. And Kennewick knocks the ball out of bounds after he gets the rebound. It goes out to Centerville. 38-37. Centerville out in front by 1 point. 1 minute 14 seconds to go now in the third period. Here's Cox with the ball off to Kinder. Into the right side to 9. Back to Kinder. Kinder gets the pass blocked there by Charlie Wright. And taken by Sonny Sage. Sage to Kaylee Moore now into the offensive zone for the Richmond Red Devils on the right-hand side, into the right corner. Passes back out to Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield in the dribble to Charlie Wright. Right behind the foul circle now. Back to Larry Satterfield. Satterfield swings it to the right again to Charlie Wright. Now on the left side, down in the left-hand corner to Sonny Sage up for the jump shot. He shoots. It's off in front of the rim. No good. 42 seconds remain in the third period. And Centerville will probably freeze it to get this final shot in the third period. Here's Ronnie Kinder now with 35 seconds left in the third period. Centerville 38, Richmond 37. Here's Ronnie Kinder now with 35 seconds left in the third period. Centerville 38, Richmond 37. With only 30. Back out this time to Kinder. Kinder with the ball to Wrestler. Wrestler will shoot this ball probably. We have 21 seconds to go now. Ronnie Kinder in the dribble. Wrestler with the ball to Cox. Cox takes the shot with 15 seconds. Good. Cox scoring, putting Centerville out in front by 3, 40-37. Charlie Wright on attack now. Larry Satterfield, 7 seconds. Satterfield shoots at the gun, almost at the gun. There's a high jump ball, tipped around, goes out of bounds, 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. There will be a jump ball at the Richmond foul circle. Long throwing ball, thrown wildly by John Cox at the gun. Score is 40-37. The Centerville Bulldogs out in front by 3 points. Will be ready to go into final period in just 1 minute.
Larry Satterfield has it. Satterfield across the 10-second line to right. Down in the left-hand corner to Sage. Back to right. Right to the left of the keyhole. Down in the corner to Sage. Sage back out to right. Middle of the fourth court to Larry Satterfield. But pushing off is called on 9. Pushing is called on Dave Nine. His third personal foul in the ball game. 40-37. Centerville ahead by 3. Satterfield on 1 shot. Rolls down in good. 40-38. The bonus rule does not apply for Richmond. Ball brought up the backcourt by Centerville. Centerville by 2. Cox across the 10-second line. Cox dribbles down the left-hand side. And the foul is called on Kaylee Moore. Elbow foul. Personal number 3 on Moore. Dave 9, 6'1", 165-pound senior will be up there at the free throw line. 7 minutes, 39 seconds. 7:39 left in the final quarter. Now we're just about ready to resume play. Henry Smith's been talking to Jim Good there, right alongside him. John Baston, the Richmond Red Devil coach, was over talking to Emmel, one of the 2 officials. We'll be ready here in just a moment. The boys, both teams were lined up by the officials. Now we're ready. On the 1-and-1. 9 shoots. Rolls around rim and out. No good. Rebound by Moore. Moore in the backcourt. Gives to Satterfield. Larry Satterfield down across the 10-second line. Over to Moore. Moore down the left-hand corner, right rather, down to Sage. Back to right. Right. Middle of forecourt to Satterfield. Satterfield down to right. Right, halfway down the left-hand side, but too long in the lane. A violation of the 3-second rule called on Richmond. Too long on the lane. Ball given to Centerville. Ronnie Kinder dribbles down the left-hand side of the forecourt. Comes dribbling out in the middle. Has the ball stolen by Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield drives all the way down for a layup. Blocked, no good. The rebound is made by Wright, but it will not count because the foul was called on Ronnie Kinder. Larry Satterfield was knocked to the floor by Ronnie Kinder as he drove under. On Ronnie Kinder, that was foul. We're checking here what number it was. Number 1. First one hits the rim. No good. Satterfield gets the ball from the official for his second shot. He shoots. Good. 40-39. Centerville ahead by 1. Centerville on the attack. And we have Chenoweth back in the Richmond lineup. Kaylee Moore out of the lineup. Ball brought down by Cox. Cox to Centerville down the right-hand side of the forecourt. Cox looks for an open man passing out to Kinder. Kinder on the right-hand side in the corner to Rentschler. Rentschler in the corner, guarded by Sage. Rentschler dribbles, shoots from the right of the lane. Good. Rentschler hitting halfway between the circle and the backboard. Centerville 42, Richmond 39. Centerville ahead by 3. Larry Satterfield down to Kenny Satterfield, who shoots from the right-hand corner off the rim. No good. Sage rebounds to Chenoweth underneath and waves it up. Good. A beautiful pass that time. 42-41. Centerville ahead by 1. Ball brought down across the 10-second line by Cox. Cox on the right-hand side, dribbles through the middle. Over the left-hand side, gives to Rentschler. Rentschler dribbles, shoots from the outer edge of the keyhole. Good. Darrell Rentschler hitting one from the outer edge of the keyhole. Timeout called by Richmond, and the score is Centerville 44, Richmond 41. Centerville in front by 3 with 6 minutes, 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Chuck?
It's simply out of this world. That's what you'll be saying after you try a big burger at Carter's 32 left in the ball game.
Right into Satterfield in the backcourt. Larry Satterfield of Richmond across the 10-second line. Over the left-hand side to right. Right in the corner to Sage. Sage dribbles toward the lane. Loses the ball for a moment. Picks it up. And a foul. He's held by Ronnie Kinder. Ronnie Kinder draws his second personal foul. Number 2 on Ronnie Kinder in the ball game. Sage will be up the line. Sage on the 1-and-1. Gets the ball from Emmel. Takes his time. Bounces the ball a couple of times. Eyes the basket. First one in the air. Good. 44-42. Centerville ahead by 2. Sage now with his second attempt can cut that lead to 1. Sage toes the line, eyes the basket. In the air, hits the rim short, no good. Rentschler rebounds. Rentschler, Centerville in the backcourt to Kinder. Kinder dribbles across the 10-second line with it. Gives to Cox, over to Rentschler. Rentschler on the left-hand side. Rentschler stands there out the left-hand side. Looks around for a man. Passing underneath to 9. 9 back out to Kinder. Ronnie Kinder down to Good. Good passing underneath to Rentschler. Rentschler is tied up and fouled. A foul called on Sonny Sage. That's number 4. The fourth personal is called on Sage of Richmond. Darrell Rentschler of Centerville will be up at the foul line. Rentschler on the 1-and-1. Centerville leading by 2 points. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left in the final quarter. And now Rentschler is signaling he doesn't want to shoot until those boys on the stage quit waving, close and coach the waving things up there. Rentschler does not want the distraction up there on the stage behind the basket. The officials tell the PA announcer, and he asks them not to wave. Rentschler fires short, no good on a foul. Sage gives it to right, down across the 10-second line, down the right-hand side in the corner. Kenny Satterfield shoots short, no good. Rebound fought for Good and Chenoweth, and it'll be a jump ball. Jim Good of Centerville. Mike Chenoweth of Richmond jumping in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. 5:36 left in the final quarter. Jump taken by Sage. He shoots from on the foul line. Short to the left. No good. Right rebound. right underneath, stepped out with the ball before he could get rid of it. Ball going out to Centerville, brought down by Cox. Cox across to Kinder. Kinder dribbles in the right-hand corner. A one-hander off the rim, no good. Rexler rebounds good. Rexler rebounding underneath. And now timeout for Richmond. Centerville has gone ahead by 4. Centerville 46, Richmond 42. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Chuck behind to right, in the left-hand corner to Moore. Moore to right, out the left-hand side halfway, down in the corner to Moore. Moore dribbles in under for a layup, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Kenny Satterfield, short, no good. Rebound by Chenoweth, good. And the foul is called on Good. Jim Good, the basket counts, and Jim Good draws his third personal foul. Chenoweth will be at the line. The score is Centerville 46, Richmond 44. Centerville 46, Richmond 44. Centerville ahead by 2. And now we'll have a man up at the foul line. And now, just a moment. We have auxiliary policemen called over here to the scorer's bench, to the scorer and timer bench. Auxiliary policemen being talked to by the public address announcer, the scorer and the timer here. Just a moment. Jim Good runs over and wipes his feet in the rosin for a moment. Of course, he also wanted to talk to Coach Henry Smith. He wants a towel there. Good over by his coach. The policemen were called in here by the announcer and scorer to try to keep the crowd quiet on the stage. Foul shot is Good. Foul shot. And then a bad pass by Good goes out of bounds. Good throws a pass out. The ball will go out to Richmond. Moore passing in the forecourt to right. Right giving to Larry Satterfield. Satterfield to right. Right down into Chenoweth. Chenoweth underneath tries the layup. Block no good. Chenoweth rebounds. Block no good. Chenoweth rebounds again. Makes it. But it will not count because the jump ball was called before then. A jump ball was called before he got that final shot away. 46-45. It's Centerville 46, Richmond 45. Centerville leads by 1. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left in the final quarter. And Dwayne Hamilton replaces Dave 9. 9 comes out. Hamilton in for Centerville. Hamilton gives to Ronnie Kinder. Kinder dribbles down the right-hand side of the forecourt. Kinder out in the middle gives to Cox. Cox loses the ball to Satterfield. It'll be a jump ball. John Cox to Centerville. Larry Satterfield will jump in the center circle. Jump at the center circle. 46-45. Centerville ahead. Haley Moore dribbles down underneath, plays it up good. Moore driving in the right-hand side, putting in the hook shot. 47-46. Richmond ahead by 1. Centerville on the attack. Kinder's pass deflected, goes outside. Satterfield taken out by Centerville. John Cox taking it out, passing into Rentschler. Rentschler dribbles through the middle of the forecourt, dribbles towards the right-hand side, falls to the floor with the ball, throws down to Good. Good passing underneath, a layup made good by Cox. Beautiful pass work, and Cox playing it up from the left-hand side, putting Centerville on top by 1, 48-47. Larry Satterfield, Richmond, middle of the forecourt to right, back to Larry Satterfield, down to Moore. Moore starts to drive, he travels with the ball. The ball will go out to Centerville. Traveling called, 48-47. Centerville ahead by 1, and they have the ball. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Full court press put on now. Ball given to Rentschler. Rentschler shoots in the right-hand corner. High, no good. Rebound, shot for it, and a foul is called on Wright. Charlie Wright gets his 4th personal foul. Charlie Wright was backing into the Centerville boy, got his 4th personal, and up at the free throw line we have John Cox. John Cox. Kinder goes out. Wetzel comes back in. Ronnie Kinder out of the Centerville lineup. Bud Wetzel comes back in for Centerville. John Cox at the line on the 1-and-1. Centerville ahead by 1 right now. He shoots off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Rentschler. But now the one official signals that basket was good because Satterfield knocked the ball off the rim. Satterfield knocked the ball off the rim, and the one official is calling goaltending, calling the basket good. Calling a basket good. Satterfield hit the ball, knocked it off the rim, so goaltending is called. That shot will count as good. Of course, it does not count as a field goal, though. It should only count as 1 point. They had the scoreboard wrong. Now the second foul shot by Cox. It rolls round and out, no good. The rebound, no good. Rebound by Rexford, no good. Rebound taken off by Satterfield. Larry Satterfield down the right-hand side. Passing to Chenoweth who pivots. The pivot shot around the rim and out, no good. Rebound by Hamilton. He's tied up by Moore and Chenoweth. It'll be a jump ball. 49-47 is the score. Centerville 49, Richmond 47. Centerville ahead by 2. The jump taken by Larry Satterfield. He shoots from on the foul line. High, no good. Chenoweth rebounds, but he's fouled by Hamilton. Chenoweth did not make the shot. but he was covered up in fouls for the 5th personal foul by Dwayne Hamilton. So Dwayne Hamilton of Centerville has fouled out of the game, committing his 5th with 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the final quarter of the ball game. Darrell Rensselaer, Jim Good come over to shake Hamilton's hand. Ronnie Kinder will be coming back in. Ronnie Kinder coming back to the lineup, replacing Hamilton, who fouled out. Kinder coming over to report to the score. 49-47, Centerville ahead by 2. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Mike Chenoweth will be at the line on 2 shots. Chenoweth at the foul line for 2. If he can make both, he can tie them up. The first shot, good. 49-48. Chenoweth eyes the basket. A chance to make a brand new ball game with 3:22 left. He eyes the basket, the one-hander, good. And it's all tied up, 49-49. Centerville passing the ball in against the full court press. Good has it. Good, giving in the backcourt to Cox. Cox down across the 10-second line. And a foul is called on Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield did not have the ball, but he charged into a Centerville boy as he was going down the floor. So Rensselaer will be up there. Darrell Rensselaer was charged into by Larry Satterfield. John Baston, Richmond coach, was talking to one of the 2 officials here. Troy Ingram, the assistant coach, pulled him back to the bench. John was really worked up. Rensselaer on the 1-and-1. Rensselaer eyes the basket, throws the line. Eye to the right, no good. Chenoweth rebound. He's tied up by Ronnie Kinder, and good. It'll be a jump ball. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the final quarter. 49-49 ball game. A jump in the Centerville forecourt. Moore gets it. Moore tied up by Kinder, and a foul is called on Ronnie Kinder. A holding foul on Ronnie Kinder is called by the official, Dwayne Laird. 2 shots will probably be given. The 1-and-1. Moore walks up there to get the 1-and-1. 49-49. 3:12 left in the ball game. Moore, the one-hander, hits the rim, rolls off, no good. And then, in the fight for the rebound, Mike Chenoweth draws his 5th personal foul. He tries to get the ball along with Darrell Rensselaer, and fouls Rensselaer trying to get it. So Mike Chenoweth draws his 5th personal foul, fouling out of the ball game. So now Centerville and Richmond have each had 1 boy foul out. Hamilton fouled out for Centerville. Chenoweth has fouled out for Richmond. Sage coming back in. Sonny Sage has 4 personals on him, but he comes back in replacing Chenoweth, who fouled out. Rensselaer will be at the line on the 1-and-1. The tie score, 49-49. His first shot rolls in and out, no good. Kenny Satterfield tries to give to his teammate. Good deflection, knocks it out. It'll go out to Richmond. Moore into Satterfield in the backcourt. Satterfield brings it down. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Over the left-hand side to Moore. Back to Satterfield. The right-hand side to Wright. Wright dribbles down. Tries to pass into Moore. Moore is tied up in the circle and fouled, or jump ball. A jump ball with Wetzel of Centerville. Moore of Richmond. Bud Wetzel of Centerville. Davey Moore of Richmond. Jump taken by Rensselaer. Darrell Rensselaer tied up. It'll be a jump ball again. Haley Moore had his hands on the ball. Haley Moore and Rensselaer will jump in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. Still 49-49, tied up ball game. The jump is tipped out by Rensselaer of Centerville. It'll go out to Richmond. Sage will take it out of the forecourt. Passing in to Satterfield. Larry Satterfield dribbles down, middle of the forecourt to right. Over the left-hand side to Satterfield. Larry Satterfield over to right. Right, fakes. Dribbles over the left-hand side, gives to Satterfield. Down the left-hand side to Moore, who shoots in the corner. Short, no good. Rensselaer rebounds. Rensselaer of Centerville giving in the backcourt to Wetzel. 49-49, tied up. Centerville on the attack. Cox brings it middle of the forecourt. Cox passing in to Good. Good. Starts to dribble, starts to drive. It's blocked, no good. Ball knocked out here by Sage into the hands of Wright. Wright brings it down across the 10-second line. Wright down the right-hand corner to Kenny Satterfield, who drives, shoots. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Wright. And Wright is covered up and fouled by Cox. A holding foul on John Cox. Personal number 3 on John Cox in the ball game. Number 3 on Cox. And now timeout for Richmond. 1 minute, 59 seconds left in the final quarter. 159 left. Wright at the line. On the 1-and-1. The first shot hits the rim short. No good. Kenny Satterfield rebounds off the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Moore. He's tied up, and it'll be a jump ball. Bud Wetzel. Wetzel of Centerville. Moore of Richmond will jump in the foul circle in the Richmond forecourt. There is the tip taken by Satterfield. Larry Satterfield dribbles down the right-hand side, down into the corner. He drives, shoots. It will not count. He made it. Larry Satterfield shot and hit from the right-hand corner, but he had been fouled before he shot by Cox. The basket does not count. As a matter of fact, Cox fouled Kenny Satterfield, not Larry. It was on the screen. Larry shot, but Kenny was on the screen. The first shot is good. Kenny Satterfield makes the try. Kenny Satterfield makes it Richmond 50, Centerville 49. Kenny Satterfield shoots short, no good. 45, called on shoving, Darrell Rentschler. A foul on Darrell Rentschler for shoving. Personal number 4. Looks like a double foul on Rentschler and Sage. If it is, that might be all for Sage. Yes, that would be the 5th personal on Sonny Sage. The 5th personal on Sage of Richmond, and it would be the 4th on Rentschler. The 4th on Rentschler, the 5th on Sage. So Sage has fouled out of the ball game with 5 personals. Sage throws that foul at the bench as he sits down. He's a little unhappy about that 5th one. So it was called a double foul. It'll be a jump ball after that double foul was called. Called on Rentschler and Sage both. And now McCoskey going in the ball game for Sage. McCoskey going in, replacing Sage. Sage and Chenoweth have both fouled out for Richmond. Centerville has lost one boy, Dwayne Hamilton, by the foul route. There's the jump. Kenny Satterfield and good. The jump taken by Cox. Cox to Centerville, down to Kinder. Kinder shoots in the right of the circle. High, no good. Rebound taken off by Moore. He's tied up by Cox. Moore and Satterfield were trying to get the rebound. They were tied up and fouled by Johnny. Just a minute. The foul has been called by one official, and now the other official says no, it's a jump ball. One official had called a foul. The other one says a jump ball. And there's the jump taken by Richmond. Larry Satterfield dribbles all the way down for a driving layup. He is fouled. He is pushed out by Wetzel, knocked to the floor. So it's number 4 on Wetzel. Yeah. The 4th personal foul on Wetzel. The 4th personal is called on Wetzel of Centerville. Larry Satterfield on 2 shots, fouls while going under for a layup. The first one in the air high, no good. Richmond 50, Centerville 49. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Satterfield eyes the basket, shoots. Hits the rim, down in, good. 51 to 49, Richmond ahead by 2. Centerville on the attack. Kinder brings it down the backcourt. Kinder dribbles down the right-hand side of the forecourt with it. Kinder looks for an open man, passing underneath to Cox. Cox turns, pivot, shoots. High off the rim, no good. Rebound, shot board taken by Cox. Cox to the right of the circle, gives to Wetzel. Wetzel dribbles down underneath, passes off to Rentschler, who puts it in. A foul is called. The basket counts. The basket counts. And a foul is called on Kaylee Moore. Number 4. The 4th personal, a holding foul on Kaylee Moore. The basket counted, tying it up. Centerville 51, Richmond 51. And Rentschler will have a chance at one shot to put his team in front with 1 minute, 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Rentschler, the one-hander, good. Centerville 52, Richmond 51. Centerville ahead by 1. 1:13 left in the final quarter. Satterfield gets it from Kenny Satterfield. Larry Satterfield, a long one-hander, way out the middle of forecourt, short, no good. And then a jump ball. As they fight for it, they fall on the floor. They'll jump in the foul circle. 4 of Richmond. Ronnie Kinder of Centerville will jump. No, now they get Larry Satterfield on their jump instead. Larry Satterfield and Kinder will jump. The jump, spot board taken by Larry Satterfield. Larry Satterfield has it knocked into his hands by Kenny Satterfield. Gives to McCoskey. McCoskey, right-hand side to Moore. Moore underneath to Kenny Satterfield, who lays it up good. 50, Richmond ahead by 1. 53 to 52 now. Ball brought down across by Centerville. Pass down the left-hand side to Rentschler, shoots from the left-hand corner. In and out, no good. Rebound by Good, in and out, no good. Rebound spot for McCoskey, falls on it. So does Cox, it'll be a jump ball. 37 seconds left in the final quarter. 37 seconds left in the ball game. Timeout for Centerville, and the score is Richmond 53, Centerville 52. Richmond ahead by 1 point with 37 seconds left in the ball game. Anything can happen with a jump ball up there in the foul circle. Bill, how about this one? Boy, this is a real barn burner, Lance. Centerville is really up for this ball game. Chuck?
Well, listen to the cheers. Buzzer. Richmond is leading now by 1 point, 53 to 52. Only 37 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's a jump ball as the timeout is over.
McCoskey and Cox. McCoskey of Richmond. John Cox of Centerville will jump. There's the jump taken by Kenny Satterfield. He gives in the backcourt to Charlie Wright. Right down to Larry Satterfield underneath the layup. Clock no good. He tries it again. Blocked, but he's fouled. Darrell Rentschler commits his 5th personal foul. Darrell Rentschler committing his 5th personal foul. So Rentschler has fouled out of the ball game. Now Centerville and Richmond have each lost 2 boys by the personal foul route. Rentschler fouling out. Wait a minute. Now the official comes over and checks. That's right. That's 5 personals. Now just a moment. We're checking who the officials followed on. They had signaled Rentschler. They had signaled Rentschler. Now they're talking to Wetzel. Well, there's one for you. Who was the foul on, Chuck? Did you get all that signaling from the score?
Well, they called it on Rentschler, as far as I can tell. I don't know if they're playing a game or not.
Larry Satterfield up at the line. And now, just a moment, Dave Mabe is coming down to go in the lineup for Centerville. Dave Mabe, 6-foot senior, comes down. Mabe takes the place of Bud Wetzel. Mabe replacing Bud Wetzel in the Centerville lineup. Larry Satterfield on the 1-and-1. The first shot rolls around the rim and out. No good. Rebound by Jim Good. Given to Ronnie Kinder. Ronnie Kinder dribbles down into the foul circle. Tied up, passing over to Cox. He shoots from the left-hand corner. It's good. Cox hitting from the corner. Hitting Centerville ahead by 1. 54-53. Centerville ahead by 1. McCoskey shoots from beyond the foul circle. Off the rim. Short, no good. And then a fight between Wright and Rentschler for the ball. A foul is called on Wright. The foul on Wright. So Rentschler will be at the foul line with only 10 seconds left in the ball game. 10 seconds left in the game. Centerville 54, Richmond 53. 54-53. Centerville ahead by 1 point. 10 seconds left to play. And Rentschler will be at the line. Charlie Wright is leading the ball game. Wright fouled out. That was the 5th personal foul on Charlie Wright. John Schweiger coming in. Schweiger comes in as Wright has fouled out for Richmond. And now timeout. Timeout for Richmond. The score, Centerville 54, Richmond 53. Only 10 seconds left. Centerville ahead by 1 point, 10 seconds left, and Centerville will be at the foul line. And they'll be up there in the person of very deadly Darrell Rentschler. He doesn't miss from up there. Rentschler has played a tremendous ball game for the Bulldogs today. He's made 6 field goals and 4 foul shots here in the second half. He had already scored 11 points in the first half of the ball game. Rentschler will be up there at the foul line when plays resume. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds in the final quarter. Centerville 54, Richmond 53. Centerville with a 1-point margin. The team's trying to come out of this to play tonight. Cambridge City defeated Hagerstown earlier this afternoon on the 1-and-1. Rentschler throws it. Good. Centerville ahead by 2 now. Centerville 55, Richmond 53. A lot depends on this point because Richmond could possibly have time to come down and score, but it wouldn't do it if Rentschler makes this third point. He does. It's good. 56-53. We put Centerville out in front by 3 when we third point. Larry Satterfield gives to Schweiger, who shoots from the left-hand corner off the rim, no good. Cox rebounds for Centerville. Cox down to Good. Good passing off to Mabe, and there is the end of the ball game. The game has ended 56-53. Centerville defeating Richmond by 3 points. The Centerville Bulldogs going wild on the floor. Centerville ball players being surrounded by the fans. 56-53, the final score. Centerville defeating Richmond in the sectional tournament here this afternoon at Civic Hall by a margin of 3 points. It was a close ball game all the way through. Centerville finally coming out on top by 3, 56-53. As we told you, Darrell Rentschler was one of the big guns in there for the Centerville Bulldogs. But Cox also made baskets when they were badly needed. So Centerville won the right to go into tonight's sectional tournament championship game and play the Cambridge City Wampus Cats. Tonight it'll be Centerville and Cambridge City, and the Richmond Red Devils are eliminated from further tournament play. Bill?
You can be a weekend wonder. Yes, it's easy to qualify. Just stop in Richmond.
And the scoring this afternoon for Richmond, it was Kenny Satterfield high with 14. Long behind him was Sage with 12. Moore had 7. Chenoweth had 8. Wright had 2. And Larry Satterfield had 10. So it was Satterfield, Kenny Satterfield high with 14. Richmond lost 3 men by the personal foul route. Sage, Chenoweth, and Charlie Wright by personal fouls. Now for Centerville, their scoring this afternoon, Rentschler was high. 29 for Darrell Rensselaer. Dave Nine got 2. Jim Good had 2. Ron Kinder had 10 points. Hamilton 1. Wetzel 1. And Cox had 11. That was Rensselaer high for Centerville at 29. Centerville lost 2 by the personal foul route, and that was Hamilton and Wetzel. Quarter scores was 11-9. First quarter, Richmond leading. Centerville took over the lead 25-23. Halftime, and Centerville held the lead 40-37. Third quarter ended up winning the game by that very same margin they had in the third quarter, 56-53. Centerville winning over Richmond. So it'll be Centerville and Cambridge City in the championship game tonight.
The championship game will be brought to you tonight, remember. That's an 8:15 ball game. We'll be on the air at 8:05 ahead of that game. It'll have to congratulate a real game gallant band of Centerville ball players. They really pulled this one out. The game was close all the way through, and they were in there and made their shots when they counted. The Richmond boys were not shooting very well from out on the floor, so Centerville won their way into tonight's championship game.
Yes, Les, deservedly so, just as you say, because we saw just about everything here today, from the rain dripping down on the floor and towels, to people waving behind the bucket to try to make the boys miss, and it was going on from both ends, because the people were trying to wave and distract the attention of the shooters at the line. But it didn't make any difference to Darrell Rensselaer the last time, did it? He stepped up there and calmly put them through. So I think that Darrell Rensselaer deserves a lot of credit, not only Darrell, but to the guards that play for Centerville. Kinder came into the ball game and held his own in there when Hamilton was in trouble on fouls. Came in and played real good ball, but Wetzel was out because of some foul trouble, and everybody that came into the lineup just clicked right for Centerville today. They controlled the ball well, they passed it in, had some nice speed on 4 layup shots, and some good shooting from out on the floor.